What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with the latest on your $600 second stimulus check update and your $2,000 third stimulus check update and some related news, which right now is the Democrats pushing to have President Donald Trump impeached before Biden comes in. We're going to go over that and the latest news on the $600 stimulus check and the soon to be $2,000 stimulus check. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates. And don't forget to give this video a like down below. It really helps out our channel. First up, there's a growing push to have President Donald Trump impeached because of the riots that have now claimed the lives of 5 different people, including a Washington, D.C. police officer as the latest person last night. Let me show you what they're trying to do.
Because yesterday, the President of the United States incited an armed insurrection against America. The gleeful desecration of the U.S. Capitol, which is the temple of our American democracy, and the violence targeting Congress are horrors that will forever stain our nation's history, instigated by the President of the United States. That's why it's such a stain. In calling for this seditious act, the President has committed an unspeakable assault on our nation and our people. I join the Senate Democratic leader in calling on the Vice President to remove this President by immediately invoking the 25th Amendment. If the Vice President and the Cabinet do not act, the Congress may be prepared to move forward with impeachment. That is the overwhelming sentiment of my caucus.
What happened at the U.S. Capitol yesterday was an insurrection against the United States incited by President Trump. The president promoted conspiracy theories that motivated these thugs. He exhorted them to come to our nation's capital. He told them to march down Pennsylvania Avenue. And he said, "You will never take back our country with weakness." President Trump's lies fed the crowd. He directed their anger at Capitol Hill, and his demagoguery whipped them into a frenzy. Let me be clear. These were rioters, insurrectionists, goons, thugs, domestic terrorists. They, of course, bear responsibility for the mayhem yesterday. They should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, and if this administration won't, I'm confident the next administration will. No leniency for these people. They have the cameras all over. They have their pictures. No matter what part of the country they came from, we ought to go after them right now. But make no mistake about it. The reprehensible acts yesterday were incited by the President of the United States. Yesterday's events would not have happened without him. If there were no President Trump, this would not have happened, plain and simple. The fish stinks from the head, plain and simple. And so I believe the president is dangerous and should not hold office one day longer. He may have only 13 days left as president, but yesterday demonstrated that each and every one of those days is a threat to democracy so long as he is in power. The quickest and most effective way to remove this president from office would be for the vice president to immediately invoke the 25th Amendment. The vice president can invoke the 25th Amendment today, and if the cabinet votes, he's gone. They should do it now. If the vice president and the cabinet refuse to stand up, Congress should reconvene to impeach the president. Plain and simple. We don't need a lengthy debate. The president's abuse of power, his incitement of a mob against the duly elected representative body of the United States is a manifestly impeachable offense. If there ever was an impeachable offense, what the president did was it.
Wow, the Democrats are really fired up about this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What Chuck Schumer said there, who will become the Senate Majority Leader instead of Mitch McConnell, he will be having a big role to play here with stimulus checks and stimulus packages going forward. What he said there is that if President Trump hadn't called them to go to that rally in Washington D.C., then this problem and these deaths would have never happened. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think President Trump is to blame, or do you think the Democrats are just doing the Democrat versus Republican age-old story there? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Some people from California might be receiving an additional unexpected $600 stimulus check. This is not your $600 stimulus check that you may have already received from the federal government from the second stimulus package, the second stimulus check. This is an additional $600 stimulus check that Governor Newsom from California is pushing to get for about 4 million low income households, an additional $600 stimulus check from the state. The governor announced a budget proposal this week that would issue $600 quote Golden State stimulus checks payments to state residents with incomes of less than $30,000. Undocumented households that file taxes with an ITIN number would also be eligible. This apparently would affect up to 4 million Californians. I will keep you updated on that. There's other states and cities and counties that are still continuing to pass local stimulus on the state and city level. I will keep you updated on that as well. There's also $25 billion in rental assistance money that you guys will be able to claim from the second stimulus package that has already passed. However, it is not available yet. I will keep you updated. On the PPP grant side, there's a new documents that came out yesterday. It's like a 45-page document. It's for mostly for the bankers that will give you the guys this. Basically, this is free money from the government from the second stimulus package for anybody that has a side hustle or a side gig. If you are an independent contractor, if you have any type of side business like sell on Amazon, you sell on Etsy, you drive for DoorDash, anything along those lines, you could receive a PPP forgivable grant, which is basically stimulus money that you don't have to pay back. What you should do is contact your local bank and tell them you want to talk to them about a PPP grant for the second round. You might be able to apply for the first round still also, but basically if you have any type of side hustle and in 2020 you've seen a 3-month period of one of the quarters, first, second quarter, third, fourth quarter, that was down by 25%, you will be able to qualify for the second round of PPP money, which honestly can be $10, $20, $30,000. It really depends on how much you make and all these different things. So what I suggest is contact your local bank and tell them you want to talk to a banker about getting a PPP loan, which is a forgivable loan grant. It's basically stimulus money that you can use to pay yourself as a small business or as your side hustle, which is a small business in the eyes of the IRS. Also, I'm seeing somewhere around 50% of the states start to send out their $300 per week unemployment bonus. Remember, this goes only until the middle of March, so they will have to pass another stimulus package to extend that. And also, the eviction moratorium ends at the end of January. I expect the Biden administration to pass a stimulus package as soon as they come in office for another round of stimulus checks, probably $2,000, mortgage assistance, rental assistance, and extending the unemployment and the eviction moratorium. Also, Senator Josh Hawley, Republican Senator Josh Hawley, most of you guys knew him at first because he was the only Republican senator standing up to include stimulus checks in that second stimulus package that originally didn't have stimulus checks at all. And I was like, how am I going to report this to my viewers? They want to pass this second stimulus package with no stimulus checks at all. And then because of Republican Senator Josh Hawley and Bernie Sanders, really were the two main proponents, along with President Donald Trump, they did at least get the $600 stimulus checks in there. And then, of course, as we know, President Donald Trump spearheaded the $2,000 stimulus checks, which are still kind of in motion now, and actually more in motion. They're almost a certainty now that the Democrats have won the Senate and will be taking over without Mitch McConnell being a leader. Well, Republican Senator Josh Hawley, he kind of feels strongly about a lot of things. So, one is stimulus checks for American families. If you've been watching this channel, we've seen multiple interviews from him, and he just got so much praise on this channel. Well, he also feels really strongly about the election as he's a Republican, and he really felt that there was problems with the election and that there should have been a committee to look into it, and he was going to object to it. And we now know that those objections didn't do anything because they did certify the election. Well, because Josh Hawley did this, he actually had a book that he was writing. A lot of senators and congressmen all write books just kind of as a side hustle. Hey, maybe they can get PPP, a PPP grant for it. Well, apparently his book publisher canceled his book because he was going to object to the certification, which he did, and it didn't do anything. They still certified it. And Senator Josh Hawley is not very happy about it. Senator Josh Hawley says this could not be more Orwellian. Simon and Schuster is canceling, that's the book publishing company, it's canceling my contract because I was representing my constituents leading a debate on the Senate floor on voter integrity, which they have now decided to redefine as sedition. Let me be clear, this is not just a contract dispute. It's a direct assault on the First Amendment. Only approved speech can now be published. This is the left looking to cancel everyone they don't approve of. I will fight this cancel culture with everything I have. We'll see you in court. Let me know your thoughts on that, and have your thoughts changed about Republican Senator Josh Hawley because he was so against kind of certifying the election, and he thought that it should have been run better and there should have been less problems. He's still basically the main proponent from the Republican Senate side for larger stimulus checks that will be coming into play with the $2,000. Now that the Democrats have control of the Senate, they're still going to need some Republican senators to pass this, although we do know we already have enough Republican senators to pass the $2,000 stimulus check that we should be seeing here shortly. So basically the Democrats are going to have 50 people in the Senate, and they need 60 people to pass a bill in the Senate. So they'll need 10 Republican senators to pass any bills going forward, stimulus checks, stimulus packages, and other bills. And we know that there is at least, well, there used to be at least 13, but Mitch McConnell blocked that bill. Now that he's not Senate Majority Leader, he won't be able to block these bills anymore, which is why we expect to see the swift passing of the $2,000 stimulus checks within the next few days. Because one, Mitch McConnell's not there as the leader anymore, and two, they actually need less Republicans now to pass it. And number three is that we expect the Democrats, because this is what they've said, to pass multiple stimulus packages and stimulus checks going forward, starting with the $2,000 and then continuing until the pandemic is over, with the possibility, this is kind of like the best possibility, of monthly $2,000 stimulus checks, because Democrats have been calling for that for months. And now that they have control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency, it actually could happen, especially because that was spearheaded by Kamala Harris, who will now be vice president or vice president elect. Let me know your thoughts on stimulus checks going forward. I think the $2,000 stimulus check going forward, the third check, is almost a certainty. I'd give it a 90% plus chance of passing here shortly. The question really is will that check be $1,400 with your $600 that you got to make it a $2,000 plus up check, or will it be $2,000 on top of the $600, so $2,000 plus $600, and some Californians will get another $600? And then how many checks and how many packages will we see after that going forward? Will they try to pass a big, huge, massive stimulus package as soon as Biden gets in office, or will they pass multiple packages once a month or once every 2 months until the pandemic is over, which doesn't look like it'll be until late into 2021, with only 1% of people vaccinated and now new strains of the virus coming in the US. We just hit a recent all-time high of deaths in the US from the virus just a few days ago. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on updates. Click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you get notifications when we go live, which is typically 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes at 11 p.m. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this bottom video is a video my wife hosted on our second channel, The Daily Dirt, about President Trump possibly being impeached. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.